Hey Fortnite fans, if you're new here or if by the end of this video you found it helpful or entertaining in some way, please like and subscribe. This video is actually geared mainly toward those of you who like to make use of the upgrade stations positioned in various locations around the island, or else those of you who like to make use of those new portable upgrade stations that they introduced to us at the start of this season. Me personally, I'm an upgrade station fanatic. I almost always empty up a slot in my inventory if I happen to come across one of these, so whether you're like me, or whether you just like to use them every once in a while, this interesting glitch of sorts that I discovered kind of just by accident might just pique your interest to know about. So let's start with talking about the portable upgrade stations first. Even though most of you regular Fortnite players out there are probably already pretty familiar with it, here's a quick run through of this device, if you will. These portable upgrade benches are items you can come across anywhere on the map. And as with any other item, you can pick them up and equip them to your inventory. The only catch with these puppies being that you can only carry one at a time. So as I'm sure you know, using one of these is simple. You simply select it from your inventory and basically just throw it down wherever you want. And it'll bust out one of these upgrade benches wherever you decide to put it. And as for the rest, as far as using it goes, you then proceed to upgrade your weapons as usual, or as you normally would. Okay. So that much everybody knows, but now let's say that once you place down your upgrade bench, you, for whatever reason, wish you had it back. Maybe you realized after you already placed it that you don't have enough mats to complete the desired upgrade, or maybe you simply want to be able to do additional upgrades later on that you either can't or don't want to return to that same spot again. Well, with the new portable benches, that isn't a problem. After you've placed a portable upgrade bench down, whether you've gone ahead and used it or not, there are two easy ways to reclaim it and have it go right back into your inventory. Method 1. The first way is simply by knocking out the floor that you placed the bench on. Yes, this does of course require there to be at least a bit of open space between the bottom of the upgrade bench and the floor beneath it. As this clip will attest, it isn't going to work if it's on ground level with nowhere beneath it for it to go. But other than that, it doesn't matter if it's a pre-built structure or if it's player built. All you need is some room for the bench to transform itself back into its pre-existing acquirable version, and so it has somewhere to fall. Okay, so I ended up testing this a multitude of ways, and even a user-built pyramid, you guys, is going to be fine. Let's move on to method number 2. What if you've accidentally thrown the upgrade bench onto the ground or first story level somewhere? Does this mean you're now SOL and can't reclaim it? Luckily, it does not mean that. You can still absolutely reclaim it by simply pickaxing the upgrade bench itself. Some setups and some people's settings will allow them to see how much quote-unquote life the bench has left, but if it doesn't, like mine does not, never fear. I believe that after about 8 hits, that does the trick. The bench will collapse in the same manner as it does when you break the floor tile out. So, regardless of whether or not this little glitch of sorts surprises you, what is decidedly less intuitive is what you can now apparently do in a situation where you don't have a portable upgrade station, but you want one anyway. Alright, so pretty much the one and only stipulation is that you need to be at a location, any location, where an upgrade station already exists. Now, I didn't have time to go scouring the entire map myself, but luckily Google Images was able to help me find this map here, which shows presumably where all the upgrade stations in this season's Fortnite map are located. Okay, now I'm sure that you're already familiar with at least a few of these. As you can see, just about every location houses one, and they are rather plentiful. So let's say you find yourself at one of these locations, but you aren't yet ready for whatever reason to complete all of your desired upgrades just yet. Maybe you haven't yet collected enough mats, maybe you want to be able to upgrade more than one item, albeit later in the game, but maybe you can't come back to this same location. Maybe the storm is on your heels, or maybe an enemy's around, or what have you. Solution? Well, you can, in fact, turn the upgrade bench into an item that you can take right along with you. That's right, you can actually steal the upgrade station itself. And you do this, you guys, exactly the same way as you would a portable upgrade bench once it's been placed. Using method number 2, which we talked about, you simply give it about 8 whacks with your pickaxe, after which it will transform into a portable item, allowing for you to snag it for your own. And now, you guys, let me just point out a couple quick things before we go ahead and wrap this all up. First off, while I'm admittedly on the fence about whether this was done intentionally with their portable counterparts, I do absolutely tend to believe that with the pre-existing upgrade stations, this was an absolute glitch on the programmer's part. And because of that, it may be something they decide to patch. And of course, as with anything else, we really have no idea when that may occur, if it does occur. Just something to keep in mind or to be aware of is all. Next, this trick of sorts, it cannot be done in arena modes or in cash tournaments. And finally, a couple of tips. The first being, if you've managed to demolish one of the portable stations by breaking the floor beneath it, and yet you can't seem to find the item anywhere, simply do a thorough sweep all around the area, and especially actually on top as well as on the sides. There are occasions where if you place an upgrade bench in a fashion that leaves a part of it sticking out through a ceiling tile or something of that nature, it does sometimes end up lodged up inside the ceiling itself or in the floor above. So look there if you can't locate it below you, and also make sure to just search around. So there you have it. That concludes this latest installment. If you have made it this far, yet again consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I am always so grateful for all the support I receive. Stay cool out there, stay safe, and I hope that I will see you all here next time. Take care.